Let me ask you a question. What is the difference between the guy that pushes shopping carts for 8 to 9 hours a day versus the guy that scrolls on social media for 7 hours a day but does 1 hour of work per day? Can you give me an estimation on which person makes more money? Well, it's really subjective, and I'm not saying this in the third person, saying that I scroll on social media for 7 hours a day. I try not to. I try to do other things like go outside and, stuff. But I was on both sides of the spectrum. I was the guy that literally worked at a grocery store. I was pushing shopping carts straight out of high school, and I was making I honestly don't even know the minimum wage in Canada. Back in 2020, it could have been like $8, $9, something like that. But I was the guy that was doing that and getting nowheres. I had like $0 in my bank account because my paychecks were just super low. I was pretty much wasting my whole day pushing these shopping carts for people to get their groceries, and that was about it. And then I would just walk home at the end of the day. And then on the other side of the spectrum, literally just 1 year later, I got really lucky. I will be honest with you. I got super lucky with my first YouTube channel. I was in the right niche, in the right time. I had a skill. I sold that skill for $10 a month, and I ended up getting 1,000 people in my monthly membership in 2021, and I was making $10,000 US per month, which was like 12K Canadian, and it was just insane. And it got me thinking that here I was in 2020, fresh out of high school, didn't know what to do with my life. I was making absolutely no money, but I was spending all my time at this job. And that is something that everyone does. Apparently that's the right thing to do. But then here I am, 2021, I'm jobless, right? Like I'm literally the unemployed friend on a Wednesday afternoon, like hiking some mountain, but I'm making 20, 30 times more money than I was at this grocery store. And here's the funny part about this. When I was in this position in 2021, I had no clue what I was doing, but I ended up just the stars aligned and I figured out, hey, I could sell a product to people. I was making over 10K per month with only like 1 hour of work a day. And all I was doing was making one stupid, unedited, raw, unfiltered video about my thoughts on the crypto space at the time. And people really enjoyed that. And there was so many there was so many ahs. It was unstructured. There was literally like nothing to the video except for just my pure unadulterated thoughts. And I was stupid. I was like an 18-year-old kid, right? Obviously it wasn't financial advice or anything, but I was just talking about how I felt, what crypto was doing at the time. Now, this 1 hour of work per day produced me so much more results than the grocery store job. And it got me thinking. It was like, what was the difference between me in 2020 versus me in 2021? And there's literally only one thing that pretty much decided my fate and decided my future, essentially. And that is just the art of critical thinking. Now, I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, Mojo Jojo, hey, look, critical thinking is a hidden art, forgotten art. It really is just what it is. It's critical thinking. It's thinking about things in a smart and logical way. And that's where most people end up not diving into. And that's your biggest problem. And the reason why I'm telling you this is because I know that my audience wants to make money on YouTube. I know that my audience wants to quit their job and do the full-time creator thing. And the only way you're going to do that is by making a good, smart decision. You're not going to be doing that by grinding YouTube videos 24/7. You don't need to work 8 hours per day producing, editing, and filming content. There's so many people that are making raw, unfiltered videos or just like really, just really minimal edited videos that are getting so much more results than you because they're putting their decisions in the right place. Now you're making decisions, and let me posture up here for a second. what you're doing is you're making decisions on the wrong thing, while the people that are making money are making decisions on the right thing. Now, let me explain this for a second. If your goal is to make money, how do you think you're going to do that? Are you going to make money by making a bunch of random videos, uploading 1 video per day, 2 videos per day, 4 videos a month? Or are you going to be making money by figuring out what you're good at, packaging that into a video, and making a product that genuinely helps people outside of your YouTube video, and then market that? The person that has a plan is more than likely going to make a lot more money than the person without a plan. Now, if you don't believe me, I'm going to just show you this real quick. Hopefully my screen doesn't mess up like crazy. In my group Winners Club, there is a guy that recently joined. His name's Tando. I think I talked about him in a few videos here, but I think about 2 weeks ago, he made this post. Now, he said, "First sale ever. I didn't think I would ever get one, honestly. My channel only had around 160 subscribers, but thanks to you all, plus money maxing obviously, I managed to get my first video with over 4K views and got my first course sale." Now, tell me the difference between the guy that pushes shopping carts versus the guy that makes content on what he's good at and then sells a product. One guy, let's take me for example, the one that pushed shopping carts, is just doing mindless work. It's not leverage work. And by leverage, I mean you're not using your brain to its fullest potential. You're not seeing the situation at hand. You're not taking a problem and solving it and then selling that solution to people. But Tando, on the other hand, this is a guy with 160 subscribers, and he made a $50 course sale in 1 video, which let's just say takes an hour. So 1 hour of work equals $50. Do you understand where I'm coming from? Now, 4 or 5 hours of work for me pushing shopping carts would equal $50 worth of work. But this guy made 1 sale on autopilot with 1 video. Now let me look at the pricing of this real quick just to make sure I'm being truthful. Yeah, $55 total sales, $46 earnings. Okay, yeah. Now, the reason why I'm telling you this is I want you to think critically about your situation. Now, if you want to genuinely make money on YouTube, it's not per se easy, but it's really simple when you put it like this. All you need to do is figure out what am I good at, and figure out how to make videos on what you're good at, and then make a product on what you're good at and help people. It's as simple as that. You do not need to overcomplicate the process. And the funniest part about this is that you don't necessarily need to put 8 hours of work a day. You don't even need to put 8 hours of work per week. And I'm not here to tell you that you can be lazy. I'm not here to tell you that it's going to come easy. But what I am going to say is that the best way to make money on YouTube is to get the best decisions in order to get you to that goal. And I'm trying to articulate this in like the simplest way possible. But the simplest reason why you're not making money on YouTube right now is because you're focusing on the wrong things and you're spending too much time on the wrong things. But the reason why people are making money on YouTube, like me, for example, you can watch my videos before. I have one video on this channel called How YouTube Changed My Life, and I kind of go into like my earnings, etc. You have so many people in Winners Club. You have just anyone on YouTube that is making a living. They are making the right decisions, and they are not focusing their time on the wrong, meaningless decisions, right? So updating your description isn't going to make you money. Updating your profile picture isn't going to make you money. Reading 10 books a month isn't going to make you money. Buying, I don't even know, bro, like buying a freaking mentorship and then spending 10 hours a day studying the courses and never taking action isn't going to make you money. What is going to make you money is figuring out what exactly you need to do and then just putting that process into place. So I want to, before I end this video is not going to be over anytime soon. I want to kind of give you how would I say it? An action plan to follow, right? So we're going to start a new Google Doc, and this is what I like to do. Now, let's say you want to make $2,000 per month. So the goal goal is $2,000 per month, which is what most people make, $2,000 to $3,000. So $2,000, if you're making $2,000 online, like you are better than 99%, not better, but you are farther ahead than 99% of people on this planet. But let's break this down even more. So what is $2,000 a month? So 2,000 divided by, let's say 50, is $40 per month at 50 people. So 50 members in something equals 50. Sorry, my math is terrible. Hold up. All right, excuse that. I had a little bit of a brain fart there, but let's break it down for a second. $40 a month at 50 members is $2,000 per month. $100 a month at 20 members is $2,000 a month. Now, there's a lot of ways to attack this, right? There's a lot of ways to pretty much make your goal happen. But the end of the line is that you need to figure out exactly what your bottlenecks are and exactly how you're going to attain this goal. So let's say, for example, you're really good at turning people from introverted to social. And that's literally what Tando has been doing. He's been making money by taking people from introverted to social with 160 subscribers. He's now at 1,000 subscribers, by the way, so that's actually really sick. But you're really good at taking people from introverted to social. So this is your skill. My skill is introverted to social. Now, what do I do in order to make money? So first of all, it's content. Number one, content. Number two, promotion. Number three, product. Number four, results. That is literally all you need to do. You need to make content. You need to promote your content. You need to make a product, and you need to finally give people results. So if you're missing one of these four things, well, it's going to be hard to hit your goal of $2,000 per month because there's a bottleneck in what you're trying to do. So let's say you have really good content. So really good content. Okay, that's great. But you have no promotion. Well, this is not going to be conducive to our goal, because if you have really good content, but you're not letting people know that you have a product that can genuinely help them, you're not putting your product in the description below, you're not telling people, hey, look, I have this product, I can help you one-on-one to go from introverted to social. Well, you're not going to be making money because there is a bottleneck there. Now, this is something you need to focus on. This is a decision that's going to move the needle forward and make you money, not updating your freaking bio, not reading 100 books a month, not doing any of this like meaningless fake productivity or fake business BS. All you need to do is hit these four pillars. And if you're not hitting these four pillars, well, there might be a little bit of fear of failure in that. And when I say this, I'm saying this to say it's not hard to make content. It's not hard to promote a product. It's not hard to make a product. It's not hard to get results. But what's holding most people back is that they have a fear that they are going to fail in one of these things. You might be scared that someone might call you a scammer. You might be scared that someone buys your product and gives you a negative review and tells everyone not to buy your product. You might be scared that someone might might ask for a refund. You might be scared that you'll just be wasting time on something that you don't even know will even work in the first place. There's a lot of fears when it comes to this, but I'm telling you right now, if you allow yourself to be scared by doing these four things, and in order to numb your fear, you just do something meaningless like work on one idea for a month straight and then not moving the needle forward, then you're doing yourself a disservice, you're wasting time, and most importantly, you're not putting money in your pocket. And when you do all this, you are still at the job you don't like. You're still working for the person that you don't really care about. You're still doing the meaningless job that just numbs your brain and you just turn yourself off emotionally to work this job simply because you're scared of taking this leap. Now, for that, I would have to say that there's no real tip I can give you. The only thing that you need to do is just be okay with failing, which is like the thing that everyone says, but it's true. When I was 17, 18 years old, 16 years old, I was trying my hand at dropshipping. I spent like $3,000 on Facebook ads just to make dropshipping work, and I made nothing. I literally was in the negative $2,900. But One thing I will say is that I made a few sales on dropshipping, and that completely changed my perspective in business forever because I realized that it could work. So when you have that small little micro win, things will move a lot smoother. So anyways, that was a little bit of a tangent. Let's get back into pretty much my action plan for you. So yes, you make really good content and you're not promoting. Well, this is the bottleneck. So now you need to promote your product. So now you have really good promotion. Now people are clicking your link. You see on whatever website builder you have, whether it be card.co, Go High Level, whether it be school, you are going to see that people are clicking your link and people are genuinely like looking at your page, looking at your proof, etc., like your copywriting. Okay, cool. But let's just say that no one is buying your thing. So the bottleneck here is not necessarily your product, but it could be your promotion. It could be the way you're promoting it. It could be literally just your offer. And in a sense, it is your product because if people aren't buying, it means your offer isn't good enough. So now the next bottleneck is offer is bad, okay? And a bad offer is literally any offer that makes people feel smart for not buying it. So let me give you an example. Alex Hormozi says this the best, and he says that, and let me actually like full screen this. Alex Hormozi says this the best, and it's literally my book right here, and I can actually grab it right here. Hold up. And yes, I bought his book because I like Alex Hormozi, but he says right here, how to make offers so good people feel stupid for saying no. And that is what a good offer is. So if your offer is not that, then there is an obvious bottleneck because people don't want to buy things that they don't necessarily need. Now, think about it like this. Think about your Netflix subscription, okay? Now, you don't necessarily need this, but it makes people feel stupid for saying no to buying Netflix because every show is on Netflix, right? Like obviously not every show, but most shows are on Netflix. Everyone likes Netflix, and it's only like $18 a month or however much it is. It might be 15 bucks. I don't really know. I just pay for it. But it makes you feel stupid for not paying $15 every single month to have like a whole library of movies, media, shows, just at your disposal, right? So why would you pay $80 a month for cable TV that you can't even control? You can't even control what is playing at the time, when you could be spending $15 a month on Netflix where you can control everything that you watch. You can watch whatever you want at whatever time you want. Now, this is an offer that makes you feel stupid for saying no, simply because it's a no-brainer, and that's what your offer needs to be. So let me give you an example here. So your offer is bad. You need to make people feel stupid for saying no. So let me go to, let me put this book away real quick. Hold up. Okay, so let's go to my own offer, which is Winners Club. So I have 251 people in Winners Club, and this is my offer. Get your next 1,000 subscribers in 90 days or less. Now, if you click my website, you can obviously see the same thing. If you want to gain your next 1,000 subscribers, create viral videos, and master the algorithm in just 90 days guaranteed, watch the video below, and I explain what my offer is. So if we go to an incognito tab, and I can show you, Winners Club is a one-time payment of $849. Now you pay $849 and you will get your next 1,000 subscribers in 90 days or less and make your first dollar online, or I will work with you for free until you do. Now, do you see what I'm doing here? And let me just check if I'm still recording. Yeah, I am. The offer is so good that it makes people feel stupid for saying no. And that's why there's 251 members in Winners Club. This is not some sort of BS that I'm spouting to you and just telling you to make you feel good. What I'm saying is that if you make the right decisions and you figure out the bottleneck, you will make money online. So let me read this about page to you real quick. And this is what makes people feel stupid for saying no. So in 2020, I was broke, working at a grocery store, and traded my time for a paycheck, just like I told you in the beginning of this video. In 2021, I was making $14,000 per month on posting unedited YouTube videos. Now, this was my, my paid group at the time, plus some sponsorships. And after trial and error, I figured out how to replicate this and build a system that over 100 plus people follow to make money with YouTube. And if you don't believe me, I have 100 plus testimonials here of people winning on YouTube, and it literally goes all the way down. Okay, so we keep scrolling, keep scrolling, boom, 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 boom. You can literally look at this for yourself if you would like. Now let's continue. I did it with less than 2 hours of work per day, and you can too, obviously by making the right decisions. I've done this with literally an hour of work per day. So how I'll help you do this: step by step, easy to follow plan to get your next 1,000 subscribers in 90 days. Money Maxing personally helps you make your first dollar online via YouTube. Mentorship: Money Maxing personally reviews your content plus coaching calls. I'm literally about to hop on a coaching call in about an hour here to get on with my Winners Club people. And the community: 200 plus students share what worked for them. Total value $10K. The price today $849, which equals to 2 DoorDash deliveries per month. All right, I spent $70 on sushi in one day on DoorDash, and that was literally just for 2 people. Okay, so this equals to 2 DoorDashes a month, which is about like $70 a month. Guarantee: Money Maxing will hop on a personal one-on-one coaching call with you and figure out exactly what you need to do to make money with your channel. Read over 100 plus wins here, updated weekly. And I'm saying this to say that what I'm doing is working simply because I am making an offer someone cannot refuse. And you even look at the testimonials. You can watch this video. My guy Harry got 10K views in 3 days. Toby made his first sale ever here, woke up with $75 in sale while he was sleeping. And 5 months ago, he had 0 subscribers. Now he's making money online. Kyle is making $50 per day after 3 weeks of the channel being alive, and he was in the same position as you. He was working the S-wordiest of jobs, I'm trying not to swear here, minimum wage slave labor, and was literally called a slave by his employees and customers for fun. Like, that's sad, bro. But now he's making $50 a day, and Heroic Dragon making revenue since joining Winners Club, and Tando going from 100 subs to over 1K in less than a month. Now, do you see where the bottleneck is fixed? Think about it like this. If there's another guy that has a Grow on YouTube group, for example, and he does like personal coaching, which one would you rather join? Would you rather join his? And for context, let's just say this imaginary guy that does YouTube coaching. He has 17 subscribers. No, let's not even say that. He has 1,000 subscribers, but he has absolutely no social proof. He has no testimonials and proof of this thing working. And it's like, oh yeah, it's $1,000 a month, and you get 1 call with me per week, and you know, I show you the tricks of the trade, and yeah, hopefully you'll get your next 1,000 subscribers. Or would you join this, which is called Winners Club, and you get your next 1,000 subscribers in 90 days or less, guaranteed? There's hundreds of freaking testimonials and social proof. There's literally like 8, 10 videos of people literally describing their experience with Winners Club, plus their analytics in the thumbnails that you can look at. And a proven system to grow on YouTube and make your first dollar online. Which one would you join? Now, you can obviously see that the imaginary person I was talking about, has a bottleneck of his product. He might have the best videos ever. He might have the best promotion ever, but his offer and his product is not that good. And that's where I destroy him in the market, okay? So let's say you fix this, you make a freaking banger offer. It makes people feel stupid for saying no. So offer is good. Now, the last thing that you need is results. Now, results is social proof. Results is literally people buying your thing and genuinely getting the how would I say it, the dream result that they're looking for. And the only way you can get results is to make something really good and to genuinely be good at what you teach. And you don't have to be a master at what you teach. What you have to do is get someone to the result that they want. So think about it like this. Let's say someone has a PhD in computer science, okay? Do you necessarily need a PhD in computer science to teach people how to code a simple Mario game, okay? Or like a simple Flappy Bird game? No. The guy that learned on YouTube how to make Flappy Bird on like a coding software like Java, for example, can teach someone how to make a Flappy Bird game without spending 8 years in university or college or whatever the case may be. Okay. There's two people, they both know the same thing, they can both sell the same product. It doesn't mean you need to have years of experience doing your thing. What I'm telling you to do to get good results and to make a good product is to just be good and be, how would I say it, commendable to sell your product, right? Like, you just need to be qualified. That's what I'm trying to say. If you're not qualified, you obviously can't get good results, and you're obviously not going to make a good offer, and you're obviously not going to have good promotion, because everything that you say is fake and it comes off in your videos as fake. But if you're genuinely qualified to do what you're saying you can do, then you'll get results. You'll get a good offer. You'll have good promotion. You'll make good content. So essentially, if you want to get results from your product, if you want to get results to show people in testimonials like I do in Winners Club all the freaking time, and you can literally just click the link below and just watch these videos and see like how people's lives have changed with Winners Club, then you will make more sales, which means you will make more money on YouTube. And this is what I'm talking about when it comes to making good decisions. If you can make good decisions on these 4 things, these 4 pillars, then you will make money, and it's already a foregone conclusion. Now, to just end this video off, I want to tell you this. I just want to describe this for a second. You do not need to be the person that hustles 24/7. It's a scam. It's a lie. Whoever tells you that you need to spend hours and hours and hours grinding every single day, it's really not true, because it's as simple as just helping someone solve a problem. And obviously there's some problems that are harder to solve than others. Yes, that's correct. But there are also problems that are very easy to solve for you, but not very easy to solve for your audience. And that's where you come in, and that's where you make money. So that's all I have to say. If you want my personal help, then I would join Winners Club. Link in the description below. I would literally just watch these testimonials before even thinking about getting Winners Club. I would literally shoot me a message somewhere, I don't know, like Instagram, something, if you have questions. But if you genuinely want me to help you make your first $1 on YouTube and get your next 1,000 subscribers guaranteed, click the link below and I'll get you right. Anyways, have a great day. Thank you for listening, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.
Yo, I just want to make this quick video explain my experience with Winners Club and how it's completely changed my channel after 3 days after joining. So I'm just going to talk about my experience before I joined Winners Club. You see, I started my YouTube channel around December 2023. It was a pretty general channel, and every single video I would get like 60 views, some would get 10, some would get 2, and you get the point, right? This happens to most channels. But it got to the point where every single day I would literally stare at my YouTube analytics, hoping the video would just somehow blow up without me changing anything. Because really, I didn't know what I was doing. All I did was, copy other people. All I did was the usual advice most YouTube gurus tell you to do, not growing at all. And I would wake up with my phone literally on my bedside, checking YouTube analytics, going on the YouTube Studio app, trying to just figure out how to blow up on YouTube. And I spent an entire year doing that every single day, and let me tell you, it's not a good experience, and I guarantee you can probably relate to that as well. And I actually managed to hit 1K subs literally just this November, so it was pretty close. That was through like days of posting every single day, basically not really missing a day. And obviously before this period, I was watching Max's videos, I was watching all of his tips on how to blow up on YouTube, and it worked. I started to get some traction. But as soon as I joined Winners Club, literally 3 days after joining, I get one video that hits 70k views, 70,000. That is literally more than I had on the entire YouTube page from like the year on YouTube, right? All in one video. And not only did I do that, I go from 1K subs to 2K subs in a matter of 14 days, literally 2 weeks. And that was 3 days after joining Winners Club. And that's why I want to say, and thanks to Max, because this community is honestly the best thing I've ever invested in. I joined a lot of YouTube growth communities over like the past year. All of them were pretty bad, right? None of them really helped me, but this one has completely changed my YouTube channel. And one of the best things I liked about Winners Club is actually the community. Because the thing is, when you join these YouTube growth communities on school, all of them are just about like, how can I get views, and my videos are just not working, right? But this one, every single person in this community is helping one another. You go on the community tab and you see this guy's thumbnail. He wants it reviewed. Like 10 people just reply to it. And then you go to the live calls and you see like Max is giving tons of advice, personalized advice to all these people. And then you go to the courses and you see there's even more value for like making thumbnails, exact step-by-step process. And that is exactly why my video did so well. And that's why I want to say thanks to Max. And if you're on the fence on joining Winners Club, please just make the investment. Your future self will thank you so much for this, because I know I really thank my younger self for making this investment, because if I didn't, I'd be constantly making the same videos, not experimenting, not actually knowing what the hell I'm doing, and just not growing at all. So thank you, Max, for completely changing my YouTube channel. And if you're on the fence on joining, please just join. It's the best investment you'll ever make. Goodbye.